Are you curious to what a local might consider their favorite Vail neighborhood? Well, today I'm going to walk you through a few things that people are looking for when they're looking for homes in the Vail area and show you a few of my personal favorite neighborhoods. Let's get to it. If you're new to this channel and want to learn everything from A to Z about living in Tucson, AZ, or Vail, Arizona, then click subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Tucson, Arizona. Hi, I'm Dustin Smith. My wife Jennifer and I have helped hundreds of people just like you move to and from Tucson, Arizona. So whether you're planning on moving in 12 days, 12 weeks, or 12 months, we got you covered. Give us a call, shoot us a text or an email, and we'll help you make that smooth move to Tucson. So today I'm gonna try to keep things simple and light for you in the video. Just gonna talk about a few things that people are generally looking for when they're trying to buy a home in the Vail area and show you a few of my favorite neighborhoods and talk about kind of what makes those neighborhoods special in my opinion. So I think this is gonna be useful if you're kind of newer to the Vail area or just kind of curious about what a local's perspective is gonna be on the area. All right, so real quick, here is 4 major things that people are looking for when they're looking for a home in the Vail area. Number 1, I'm gonna say this is universal for people looking around. Doesn't matter, you know, the square footage of the home, bedrooms, bathrooms, or anything. When a lot of people are looking for homes in the Vail area, they prefer to have something with mountain views. So beautiful Rincon Mountains around here. If you can capture some views from your backyard, that is going to be a major plus. Second thing is actually going to be distance from the schools. So we've talked about in previous videos also, there are some highly reputable schools in the Vail area. So the Vail School District in general is highly rated according to niche.com and greatschools.org. So a lot of people move out here just for the schools and they might have a specific school in mind. Number 3 is going to be distance from some of your higher traffic areas. We do have a couple roads out here that get pretty congested, especially around those school pickup and drop off times. And there is a set of railroad tracks that come through too. So, you know, some people will try to stay away from some of those higher traffic areas, or maybe they like access to those roads because it can get you into different spots where there's, you know, more shopping or employment opportunities. And the 4th major thing people are looking for when it comes to living in the Vail area is going to be their favorite neighborhood, which I'm gonna help you out with a little bit today. And people have very different reasons why they're looking in different neighborhoods. Could be just kind of the neighborhood amenities, distance to things outside of the neighborhood, or maybe they even just have a family member within that neighborhood, or maybe they're focusing on a certain price point and there's just more homes available within that price point. All right, so now that you guys have an idea of what people are looking for when they're planning on buying a home in the Vail area, let's show you a few of my favorites. All right, first neighborhood I wanted to show you guys, first community is gonna be Rancho del Lago. So Del Lago is a golf course community. In fact, it's gonna be the only golf course community that I show you guys today. So beautiful golf course when you enter the community, along with Hacienda del Lago, which is a restaurant up there with a pro shop. We don't live in the neighborhood, but we do actually go visit that restaurant sometimes, and I can definitely recommend that if you're in the Vail area for lunch or for dinner. And more specifically, we wanted to find a neighborhood today that gave you both, you know, good mountain views and golf course views. And that brings me to the Wing View subdivision in here, which is gated and does have a community pool. So another couple big pluses about this specific subdivision. And to find you an example of a home that's for sale in here, I just looked for a home that had the best mountain views. So this is the home that I believe has the best mountain views that's for sale within the community right now. And it's currently listed with Long Realty at $549,000. It's 2,368 square foot, 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, and that backyard is facing directly to the north, so you're capturing, you know, beautiful view of the Rincon Mountains out that direction. Now, the home was built in 2002, but it's been tastefully updated and very well maintained. So overall, I think it's a great bang for the buck. And I got a couple more beautiful neighborhoods to show you. Let's keep rolling. Continuing along the path of some of my favorite Vail neighborhoods, I'm now over here in Rincon Trails. Now, one of my favorite things about this neighborhood is actually going to be having a little extra elbow room compared to a lot of the subdivisions and neighborhoods around the Vail area. So Vail and Tucson in general, you're gonna see a lot of newer homes sitting at around 0.15 acres for the lot. But here within Rincon Trails, mostly you're gonna see a 1/4 acre and up in here, just giving you that extra elbow room, that space in your backyard to do the things that you want to do. The builder also did a great job working with like the natural contours of the land and leaving some natural desert space within it, just creating even more open feelings throughout the neighborhood. So you're gonna see a lot of uniqueness in this neighborhood. It's like an early 2000s neighborhood, so people have had their time to kind of put their touch on each home and make it unique. And the example that I found for you guys for what's for sale today is no exception to that. So, this beautiful landscaped home behind me, currently listed with Long Realty at $599,000. It's 2,150 square foot, 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, sitting on 0.35 acres. So about 1/3 of an acre. And they've used that land very well, in my opinion here. They put a woodworking shop in the backyard, pool, and this is one of those beautiful lots that is actually going to be facing out towards the Rincon Mountains. So you do have Rincon Mountain views, but unlike Del Lago, where, some of those, special homes are sitting on the hilltop overlooking the golf course, this one is going to have rear neighbors. So part of those mountain views will be broken a little bit, but seeing as there's a little more space in people's backyards, you are still a little bit separated. You are still going to be able to capture some gorgeous mountain views from this one. So yeah, I got one more, awesome neighborhood to show you guys today. Let's keep rolling. Finishing up the tour of some of my favorite neighborhoods in the Vail area today, I'm now over here in Coyote Creek, and kind of building off of what I was talking about over in Rincon Trails. One of my favorite features of this neighborhood is just gonna be the extra elbow room here, right? So pretty much everybody within Coyote Creek is gonna be on at least an acre, and many of them are 2-acre lots, and nothing set up in like a grid pattern. In fact, this is the same developer that developed Rincon Trails. So they've worked with the natural contours of the land, and we're a lot closer to the Rincon Mountains here, and they know everyone wants those Rincon mountain views. So it doesn't really matter what side of the road you're on. Most of these homes are kind of built to face to the north or east or even northeast to capture basically Mica Mountain and Rincon Peak that direction and really enjoy those mountain views, which also makes for some great lightning storms during the monsoon seasons. This neighborhood also has pickleball courts, tennis ball court, basketball. You have some great walking trails. In fact, at the backside of this community, we connect to the Arizona Trail. So that's a great place to just go hiking, or they actually installed a gate too. So if you like horseback riding, this neighborhood is horse friendly. Not every property you can have horses at, but they do have an equestrian center here too that you can opt in for. So yeah, definitely just a gorgeous neighborhood, especially if you're shopping in the luxury market. You do see homes that start off in the 700s, but kind of the one I was gonna talk to you guys about today is topping off the real estate market for what's currently for sale in Coyote Creek. So off through the shrubbery over here is a listing of $1.6 million, 2,691 square foot with a 2,000 square foot workshop that is climate controlled. You're on 1.67 acres right there, and you are at the end of the cul-de-sac, and you're also really close to the sports courts for the community as well. And just like a lot of the homes within the community, it's at an cul-de-sac that would actually be facing south, but they built the driveway to where it comes around the other end of the home and made the backyard face off to the north. So they're nice, recessed in there, and they can, cut through the desert right through here, get over to the sports area if they want to. They have a beautiful pool. The home was built in 2019, so no updates required on it. A lot of high-end luxury touches throughout that home. So thank you guys for watching today's video with me. These are just a few of my favorite neighborhoods. There are a lot of good neighborhoods and a lot of good properties in the Vail area. Even outside of subdivisions, there's a lot of custom homes, luxury homes. There's a lot of new builds going on out in the Vail area too, ranging from, just under $300,000 up to, there's big sections here in Coyote Creek that are coming up for sale. So more $1 million home options, more luxury options popping up in here. Buy your lot, build your own custom home, all over the place out in the Vail area, capture these, beautiful mountain views. So yeah, thank you guys for watching today's video. If you or someone you know is thinking about moving to or from Tucson, Arizona, give us a call, shoot us a text or an email. We'd love to help you make that smooth move to Tucson. And if you haven't already, click subscribe, tap that bell for notifications. We'll keep you updated on the current market in Tucson, Arizona. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.